done, I got you on your knees. I'm stacking money, I'm getting to the cheese. I'm done with the games on my Q's and my P's. I'm just a bad bitch, I do it with ease. You late with a dog.
Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm coming back with a makeup tutorial. You can really say it's for beginners because I'm still learning myself. But I've been using Fenty lately and I think I want to do a review on it. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of eyeshadow. I will be using crayon in case when I do that, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of eyeshadow because I'm still learning how to do that part. But for the most part, I've mastered my own skin tone and I've been using Fenty as of lately. So to moisturize my skin, what I do is put a few drops of this Spa Life, the Hyaluronic Pearl Serum, and then behind that I would go with this Pond's, which I got right from the dollar store, moisturizing. These two things together, they just keep your skin hydrated. This is what keeps your skin hydrated. It locks everything in. And then, like I said, I'll go behind that with the Pond's moisturizer. So this here, I rub it in everywhere, even on my neck. And you want to get that good and dispersed evenly. So after that, I'm going to actually pat it in just to make sure everything is how it needs to be. And I want to make sure I get all of that in my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and pat that in. Once my skin feels dry, I'm going to go ahead and get me a little bit of this Pond's moisturizer and just enough to cover the tip of my finger. Rub it in the middle of my hand and distribute that all over my face. That way my skin underneath isn't dry. I mean, even with like using matte foundation, you still want your skin to be moisturized underneath. So that's what I do. Moving along, what I would do next is start on my eyebrows. And yes, I'm still learning that also. So I do them the way that I like to do them. You know, other people do them the way that they like to do them. So here we go. I got this from MAC, the eyebrow pencil from MAC, and it's the color Stud. And I think they have one after this that's darker than Stud, but I like the Stud. And I am looking at the mirror that's behind my phone. So if I'm looking up, that's what I'm doing. All right, so I basically draw them to meet each other because to me, that gives me the look that I'm usually looking for once I blend them out and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that because I know I look crazy right now, but it'll all pan out once I blend and all of that. So first I'm gonna go around them with my concealer. And I just got this from the hair store. Actually, I need another one. I've been planning on getting another one, but I have not. So I have this Pro Concealer by LA Girl in the color Toffee GC984, and that's what I use. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go around my brows with this, and then I'm gonna buffer them out after So after blending that in around the brow, this is where I am now. Usually I want to take the brush and kind of blend it out on each side. And the brows, they aren't meant to be twins. I mean, they aren't meant to be identical twins. So just know that one may look a bit different than the other, and that's okay. You just don't want it to look drastically different. All right. So in the middle, you know, I made them meet because I wanted to give it that light beginning of the eyebrow illusion. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the brush that I'll be using a little bit later for my concealer and go through the middle. Okay. Okay, and then go in again with that brush and brush it out. Just so it won't have that boxy look just because you just did that. So, okay, those are my brows. That's how I usually like to have them. And let's go ahead and move on. So now I'm gonna start with, since my skin is two-toned, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my crayon case. And like I said, I'm not gonna do a lot of eyeshadowing. I'm not gonna do a lot of eyeshadow. All right, so I had to go in and get some better lighting because the little ring light I bought that's connected to the stand from Five Below, it's not doing what needs to be done. So I had to go ahead and get my other ring light. So like I said, for the eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and do the crayon case, the big box. And it's just going to be something natural, something neutral. So I'm probably just going to do like browns, really. So now I'm just concealing my eyelid. Usually I would go down from my eyebrow to my eyelid and conceal, but I didn't do that this time because I was too busy trying to worry about this lighting. So here we go. I'm going to use the same brush I used when I buffed out that concealer. I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to use that same brush on my eyelids. So let's go ahead and blend that in. And just a heads up, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not an expert or anything. So if there's something that makeup artist feels like that I'm doing wrong, that's okay. I feel free to put it down in the comments. But you know, if the way that I'm doing is the way that I prefer to do it after you tell me the correct way, then you know, that's just what it is. All right, so I have that blended out. Start with the neutral blend. So I think I'm going to use this one here. Actually, I think this one here is what I'm going to use because I want to have a good transition. So I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to so this is the darker one. This is the one that's 9J02A. And I like to do about 4. Okay. And then we'll go back in with the lighter one and do 2 at the top. And then we'll do 2 extras at the bottom. So 6. All right. This is my foundation brush, and I like to go in blended all of that concealer in. So next I'm gonna go in contouring with the Kokie contour cream. And I usually mix these two, this last one and the one in the middle. I usually mix those two because I don't want it too dark. But the concealer is to push everything. Okay, so this is to push everything up. This is to push everything in to make it seem like you're snatched. So hopefully that's what it's giving. That's what I'm about to do. Baby, I know you didn't think that nose was about to be just wide like that after you put that concealer on there. No, you got to put that contour on there to blend it out. Make it look darker, like it blends with the rest of your skin, okay? So that's what I did there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bake like a cake. Bake like a cake. Okay. All right, so now we're back. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and dust that off. That way, you know, the foundation I have on there can do any correcting if needed. It's already the color foundation that I use, so it won't be, you know, too light or anything like that. All right. And I usually would have some mist spray, but I don't have any, so I'm not gonna use any today. Alrighty, so there's that. And then we're gonna go ahead and do, so I got this palette from my aunt. She actually don't even really do makeup like that. She'll do her own makeup, you know, on special occasions, but usually she don't do makeup. So I seen this in her bag when we were in Atlanta at her birthday party. I seen this in her bag when we were in Atlanta at her birthday party, and I was like, girl, what's that? And she's like, you can have it. And when I say it's the truth, it's the truth. It is by Beauty Treats, Fantasy Bloom, Fantasy Bloom, 43 colors. And I use the colors on the side for blush and glow. As you can see, I've been using this side. When I say that shows up so glittery for glow, you just gotta see it. So first I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of blush. So as you can see on the side, I had the dark gold, the light gold, the one that was a little pink, and then one that was orange. I'm gonna go in with the one that's a little pink. And I'm not gonna get a lot. I put some on the brush and then I kind of dust it off. I'm gonna go in with that here, just to give myself that rosy cheek a little. And I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Okay. All right, and then after doing that, like I said, the glow is the truth. So I think I just wanna do, I don't wanna do too much. I'm gonna do the lighter one because the darker one tends to stand out a little more. And I just put it on my little brush here. So I'll go like that with it. And you can see it really, really good. And then I'll do the same to the other side. Okay. And then I'll do it on my nose also. And a little bit on my forehead. Everywhere I kind of added that concealer, you almost want to put glow on it to make it stand out. So I don't like to just leave that there. I see a lot of people just leave it there. I mean, that looks crazy. So I like to kind of blend it in. And also put a little bit right under that brow line. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put my eyelashes on. And I'm a lip liner girl also, so I want to go ahead and line. It's a really little wing, because if I do anything else to it, I'm gonna mess it up. But you can see the definition that it's darker because I put that on top, and I'll go ahead and do the other one and come back. All right, so I just did the other one, and I'm just trying to fan it so it does not get on the top lid. Okay. I think I did a good job this time. All right, so now we can go ahead and, actually, since I have that out, I'm gonna go ahead and do my beauty mark that I like to do. My beauty marks that I like to do. And that's one right there. Alrighty. I think that finishes up everything today. This is the look I have. Go ahead and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's anything that I missed or anything that I can do better, go ahead and leave it in the comment box below. And I love trying new stuff, so like I said, if I find that what I try does not work for me, then I'll just go back to what I know. But for the most part, thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting more videos. Make sure you stay tuned, and peace.